Hey guys, it's your boy Jax here, and today I'm going to be doing a tier list of some OG phone games. So I'm just going to get the tier list set up right here. There we go. And yeah, it should be good for the tier list. We're just going to go presentation mode. And as you can see, we got quite a few games to go through today. But yeah, we're just going to get started in a second. I just want to make sure everything's set up right. And yeah, this might take a little bit, but we're going to go through them all, and it's going to be really fun. So first game we got is Plague Inc. I'm just going to pop out the chat in case some people start joining, I want to be able to talk to you guys. So here we go. The first game on the list is Plague Inc. We're just going to put the games here for now while I decide what to do with them. So Plague, I used to play this game a lot, and it's especially fun. Actually, I probably can't talk about that, but especially with things that have happened a couple of years ago, it's pretty fun. Kind of pretending it's real life because you can give the plague that you make certain names. So, anyways, you can basically have a lot of fun with this game, and there are a lot of different game modes that you can unlock, and it's actually really fun. It has a lot of replay value. People don't talk about that enough. I honestly want to say S tier just because how much fun it is. ABCD. We're just gonna make one more tier. Or actually, it's fine. I was gonna give an F tier, but I don't think any of these games, just looking at them right now, are F. But yeah, Plague Inc. because of how replayable it is, and the different modes you can unlock. Really replayable. S tier. I value replay a lot in games, so. And you'll see that because Flappy Bird is going to be in the C tier. And now I know what you're saying. You might be thinking, Jax, what are you doing, bro? That game is my childhood. And I'm not doubting that it was. But when you take a step back, the game, it's literally just a bird. And you tap on the screen. You know what? I'm going to give it D tier. I'm going to give it D tier. Oh, what did I do? There you go. I'm going to give it D tier. I don't think the replay value is just not there. It's C tier just because it's nostalgic, but there's nothing that keeps me coming back to this game. Once you've played it 5 times, you've played the whole game. It's similar story for air hockey because it's 2 players though. I have some good memories playing with my sisters, air hockey. So I'll give it a little bit more. I'll give it 1 tier above. Hill climb racing. I'm gonna give this an A tier. The first one was very good. I like the second one a bit more. I feel like it had more to it. But this game also very replayable, and you could do a lot. You can kind of upgrade your builds. I never really got tired of this game, so that's an A tier. Dumb Ways to Die. This is another not very replayable game. Just kind of a bunch of mini games, and once you've played like some of the games, or once you've played a game, it's the same one, just a random order. So I'm gonna give it above Flappy Bird because the song was really good. And it was really fun to play. But then after a while, you get kind of bored. Angry Birds, on the other hand. Now, this also has the same issue of replay value because, again, you're just slingshotting birds. It's the same thing. But because there's so many different levels, it really added to the replay value. So I'm going to give this one S tier, right below Plague Inc. because I think Plague Inc. had way more strategy. And so it was kind of fun doing the customizations and stuff. But Angry Birds also really good. And now we got FIFA. FIFA, really, really fun action game. Soccer, you know. I never really played with friends at all, but I had a lot of fun playing this game. Don't have much else to say. I'll give it a B tier. This game I never actually got into, the merging game. They have one with cows as well. But I never really played it, to be honest. Yeah. I can't say I really played this game that much, so I'll give it a D tier. Balloons Tower Defense. It's definitely S tier, top of S tier for me. This game, I probably have, besides playing Minecraft, just looking ahead here, I have more hours in this game than any other. It takes what I really like about Plague Inc., but kind of gives it that more action associated with like little mobile games. So I really like Balloons. Beat the Boss. This used to be one of my favorite games as a stress reliever. It's one of those games you kind of just attack the boss with random weapons. I think you could unlock like a nuke or something ridiculous. But yeah, there's not much to this game. You kind of just throw random things at your virtual boss in the game and attack them. But it's very therapeutic. So for that, I'll give it an A tier, just above Hill Climb Racing. Color Switch. This game is underrated. I'm going to give it top of A tier because, again, it falls into the trap of once you've played all the mini games, why keep playing? But the skins are really cool and like nice touch, but also just the sheer amount of game modes, the infinite mode, the challenge mode, and then the different types of actual modes themselves, not only different levels, makes this a really, really replayable game. Cut the Rope, I never really played. Minion Rush, I played a bit. To me, it's just Subway Surfers, but not as fun. That might be a really hot take, but it is better than these two games just because it has more going on. Piano Tiles is really fun. I'm going to put it either top of A tier or bottom of S tier. Maybe I'll say top of A tier for now. It's going to move this around here. Just because it's such a good game to challenge yourself with, and they get ridiculously fast levels here. Like, it actually becomes near impossible, pretty much. But I guess that's why I like it. It's just a very good challenge. Next, we got, what is this guy? Doodle Jump. Doodle Jump is okay. It falls in the same problem with other games kind of similar, where it's very repetitive. But it's a fun game. It's chill. Maybe above FIFA. I have a soft. This is one of the first mobile games I ever played, so I have a kind of a soft spot for it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to rank it any higher than B. Plants vs Zombies has got to be in S tier. I think right there above Angry Birds. Has a lot of strategy, which I always like. Some action to it with the shooting, the zombies, lots of stuff to like in this game. The soundtrack's really good. And there's so many levels, it doesn't really feel repetitive because they're always introducing new zombies and new plants and stuff like that. So it doesn't really get old for me. Clash of Clans. This is a really OG game. I had to put this in S tier. I'm just not sure where. I think right here is good for now. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say about this game besides it's really good. You probably know that. Great strategy. Really simplified the whole. I don't think we've ever seen anything like that on mobile, and it really kind of put Supercell on the map for making more mobile games, right? Fallout Shelter. I played this game a little more recently, actually, than these other ones. I really like it. I'm just not very good at it. I kind of don't really understand it, but for the game itself is excellent. So I'm gonna give this an A. I love the animations and the kind of whole aesthetic of the game. It looks really beautiful. Subway Surfers. This has to be top of S tier. Like when you say mobile game, it's the first game I think of, to be honest. Just endless runner, so many boards, so many characters. Really, the shop is what people don't talk about enough, but the characters and the designs are really, really what makes this game really fun for me. And a lot of other people. Like there's one guy, he just has masks, like Frank. And he has different outfits and he's just wearing different masks. And you spend hours trying to get gold to buy him. And that was like the reason you play. And that was really fun. Fruit Ninja, also S tier. I'm gonna put it right. There's a lot of S tier games. I had to move some down. I think Fruit Ninja goes here. Clash of Clans is gonna move here. I'll leave it like this for now. But Fruit Ninja, another half brick game. Yeah, here coming up. There's a couple half brick games coming up here soon. But for me, Fruit Ninja, I have really good memories unlocking certain blades in the game. And they had really cool abilities. And while this is one of the more repetitive games on here, the blades and different arts you can unlock kind of spice things up. So I like that. And the concept as a whole is pretty genius. Like the slicing the fruit. Pocket Edition Minecraft. Okay, hot take. I'm not going to put this in S tier because I think the Pocket Edition is not super good. But because it's Minecraft, I got to give it top of A. But when this game first came out, it was not that good. Like it had very limited. You could only build with wool and a couple other blocks. Like nowadays, I give it top of S tier. But when it first came out, and that's when I was playing these games, you actually couldn't do too much. I remember you couldn't even join a server for a long time. And that was a big deal when they updated it. You could. This game, I don't know what this is. I think I've heard of it, but I never played it. Jetpack Joyride. To me, these games are very similar. Both like kind of non-stop runners, and you kind of buy mostly just cosmetics. You can buy a few kind of gadgets. I guess that would be equivalent to boards in this game if you want to make that comparison. But the soundtrack is really good in this game. Another half-baked classic. I'll put this one here though, because I like balloons a little bit more. I never played Madden on the phone. Never played this game. Angry Birds Star Wars was just Angry Birds. You know what? I'm going to do this. This might be crazy. I thought this game was better than the original. I thought they took the mechanics of the Angry Birds and they just added sick new abilities and they made the levels even cooler. And it was Star Wars. So I got to give it S tier. I'm going to put Angry Birds back, but it's definitely, there's a space in between. It's like something like this. What is this? Wanted? Road Wanted game. I used to play this quite a bit. I don't think it has the charm of these games, but it's definitely fun. Top of B tier. It's pretty repetitive though. Clumsy Ninja. This is top of A tier for sure. The ninja guy is so funny. The gameplay itself is pretty lame. I'm not gonna lie. Like you don't do much in this game, if I remember correctly. Like one of the challenges, you just bounce on a trampoline, and then you have to make sure he doesn't fall off. But it's still a fun game. You know what I'm saying? Alto's Odyssey. This is again more recent, relatively, but I gotta give it somewhere S tier. You could argue that it's very repetitive, but I'm fine with it if it looks this good and it sounds this good. And the new character's ability is really awesome. Unlocking the Sherpa guy was such a grind, but it was so worth it. But then after you unlock him, there's not really much else to do, but to keep you coming back at least. If they added like some cool cosmetics that you could use coins to get, that might be kind of cool. But yeah, other than that, this game's really good. Five Nights at Freddy's 1. I have memories of this game. I gotta go top of. Nah, I'm gonna go right. It's close. It's gonna be like something like this. Yeah, Alto, I'm going to move you a bit down, actually. But still up here. FNAF, you're going to be right above plants. This game, people forgot how scary it was when it first came out. The whole concept of animatronics was just terrifying at the time. I still think it's really creepy. It's not as scary playing this nowadays, but the jump scares are still classic. Really, really good. The atmosphere is, I'd argue, one of the best in the series. So I do like this game. Happy Wheels. I never actually played this on mobile, I don't think so. But, or maybe I did. I never really loved this game too much. I more like just watching the kind of gory thing was kind of fun. The game itself just kind of just you drive around course created levels. Maybe like there. Kingdom Rush Defense. This is like Bloons Tower Defense, but just worse because it's not balloons. So I'm gonna put it in the bottom of B tier. It's still fun. Just why play this when you have this? Geometry Dash, classic game. And this might be going against everything I've said in previous games, but I really like this despite its repetitivity. And I feel like that's because also I'm rethinking this. I'm gonna go down. Yeah, it's gonna boot Alto down one. But this game is very the songs are iconic. It really got me into the whole EDM craze. And playing the levels and building levels is really fun. Yeah, I think that's about right. Talking Tom. It's like Beat the Boss, but more fun. I'm going to put it here, right below Clumsy Ninja. These kind of games are similar to me. The voice feature where it basically made your voice high pitch was hilarious at the time. It still was pretty funny. This is just Talking Tom, but worse. I don't even Kick the Buddy, I think. It's like they took this game and this game and they combined them, but it just doesn't work as well. So I'm gonna put it bottom of C tier. Smule, this game. I played the piano one, not really the singing one, so I can't really talk too much for this one. But I used to be really, really good at this game, or so I thought. So top of B tier. I never played this game. It's different Angry Birds. Temple Run, another runner game. This one never clicked with me the same way that Subway Surfers did. I know there are a lot of other people, they like it more than Subway. I'm gonna put it on top of A tier. Just because I didn't like the whole tilting your phone mechanic. I thought that was kind of gimmicky. This Tiny Builders game I played once or twice. I don't really remember it, so I'm gonna put it there. Crossy Road. This is here. It's really fun to play. It gets a little bit boring for a while, I will say, at least for me. Candy Crush. No. Top of B tier. This game is fun, but like at certain point, just like why am I still playing this game? Like it's just very addicting, just for the sake of being addicting. Like I don't feel like at least with Subway Surfers, I feel like okay, I can buy more boards if I play this game, or with what's another game? Same thing with this. I can buy more stuff by saving up my coins, or I can play the game till I can beat it, like a really hard game like FNAF. This game is hard for no reason. Like the skill is what you're swiping to find the tiles. Like it's just addicting for the sake of being addicting. I don't like it. Duck Life. Okay, we gotta split some of these before I do this. So we're gonna make this a little bit smaller tier. We'll move that there. This I do want to move up. It'll be like that. I think that's good. Duck Life, we're gonna put in top of A tier. These two birds are right here. I really do like the simulation kind of aspect of this game. The races themselves are boring though. I'm just gonna say it. They're not fun to watch. I don't think there's any interaction really. Head Soccer, this is like the swiping saving game. I played this a few times. It's pretty fun. Maybe below. I don't know. I feel bad for Minecraft, but I just the Pocket Edition version of this game was just not great when it first released. I'll put it like this. Terraria, I've never played actually. Hungry Shark World. I think it's gotta be top of A. This is one of the best games, like in the kind of animal simulation genres that I remember playing. Never played this game. This Where's My Water, top of B tier. So yeah, that's gonna be my list. I got Subway Surfers at the top, then Balloons. Let me just make sure it's all good. And these are ordered within the tier, so I do want to double check that I got everything. Maybe there's not that big of a gap between these. I think that's good. So yeah, that's gonna be my game tier list. Let me know if you guys want me to do another one of these. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and as always, make it a beautiful day. Peace out.